Siddharth. I'm one of the co-founders of G-Shot and also a retail brand called Quartz. We started back in 2018. So it's been a journey of development. We started really small, and from a 4-table cafe that used to run for 4 hours every day, 5 days a week. Now we're running 7 days a week, and we're supplying coffee all over India to other cafes as well. We are a brand that is run by a meditation-based community. With the 8 of us, we operate all these businesses together. So there's G-Shot, there's the retail element of it, which is Quartz. There's a bakery which we sell from where we sell to other cafes and restaurants. There's a production unit from where we also sell to other cafes and restaurants. So, but obviously, coffee roasting has always been at the heart of G-Shot and will continue to be at the heart of G-Shot. A lot of the coffees that we roast now are being sold to other cafes in many other parts of India. We are in Pune, in Bombay, in Delhi. Slowly, we're just growing all over. I've been into coffee from the time I was a teenager. Somehow, I was always fascinated by coffee, and when I was in my teens and I was really heavily into coding and science, I bought a popcorn machine and I started roasting coffee in that popcorn machine. And from there, my interest in roasting started, and after that, there was no looking back. So then I moved to London. I was staying there for many years, and that's where I started to taste and cup coffees with the different roasters, and I got more and more interested in how to roast coffee and how do people get all these flavors from coffee, which are completely something else, and then one thing led to another. Then I met my meditation teacher, around whom this whole community is based. And once we came together, we wanted to start a business together, and then that happened to be G-Shot. One thing led to another, and now you're standing in G-Shot. My philosophy with machines has always been, from day one, I always buy the best. I always buy the best because I don't want the machines to be a bottleneck. I want them to support what I'm trying to do with coffee. And I'm purchasing the best quality coffee that exists in India. I'm roasting it with a lot of love and care, and also a lot of science to it. And I want the machines that support me in that journey. And only the very best machines can do that. That's why I chose the 2 brands that are recognized in the world for being absolutely the top of their game. So that's why La Marzocco for brewing and Probat for roasting. We started roasting with a smaller roaster, which is called Elio Bullet, which also, by the way, is an absolutely fantastic machine. So that's why Probat and La Marzocco. We've been working with Kaapi since the very beginning. That's the only machine company that first of all imports these kind of machines, because not many companies would, at least 5 years, 6 years ago, when coffee was just coming up in India, would import these kind of machines. And also they are the only company that has a support network in Goa, because Goa being not a city, it's not so easy to find that kind of service network, but they've had a service network